I feel really betrayed, and I feel really, really angry. We have a president who tells us to move on from Epstein because it doesn't matter. Are you guys still talking about this? Seriously? And yet he still talks about the 2020 election fraud. He talks about the Hunter Biden laptop. He talks about all this stuff from 5-6 years ago, and he tells us to move on from the Epstein trial or the Epstein case. People like me will not stop talking about this. I feel so betrayed and so angry. This is not what I voted for.
In a 2002 interview with New York Magazine, Trump showered praise on Epstein, calling him a, quote, terrific guy, and saying, it is even said he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side.
The following program contains immature and adult subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Still fucking what? And with real-life Bond villain Elon Musk beavering away on X, spreading a flurry of slurry across the Gooniverse, and Jeff Bezos crouched in a filleting position ready to receive the royal orange cock of the tax-dodging multi...
Warning, the following contains images of animals in their natural habitat. Viewer discretion.
Dodging multi-millionaire felon who's now running the show. America is now a fully fledged plutocracy.
Re-envisioned. The decline of the American empire. Next.
So, but Megan, you make a very astute point, and let me add to it, which is that she also brought in some of our best influencers, people that I care about deeply. Jack Posobiec, who's incredible. Libs of TikTok, Chaya. DC Drano.
Yeah.
And she gave them these binders and she humiliated them.
Yeah.
And you guys know what I'm talking about? Where she like did this stuff with the binders.
This?
And
yes.
You guys were upset, but you shouldn't be upset, the influencers. They were handed these binders like there was something incredible in them.
It is what you would do to an enemy.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two groups: the police, who can do whatever they want, and the courts, which are just for funsies. Fun.
Whether it's right or wrong, it's time to go after people.
Thank you again. Thank you. Won't forget.
Yeah. Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal. I remember him. He worked in Texas for a while. That's where he's from, you know. Born and raised there, they say. Don't know what happened to him. Didn't come into work today. Yeah, good riddance. He was kind of an asshole. Anyway, what about it?
So what? They were close friends. They were Mile High Club pals. That still doesn't mean that Trump is in the files.
The Wall Street Journal is now reporting that Justice Department officials told President Trump in May that his name was among many names mentioned in the Epstein files. This is something the White House is now labeling as, quote, fake news.
I haven't really been following it too much. I just wish her well, frankly. I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess they lived in Palm Beach. But I wish her well.
That Trump was told he was mentioned multiple times in these files. Now, there's also a statement from the FBI Director Kash Patel. It says the memo released on July 6 is consistent with a thorough review conducted by the FBI and DOJ. The criminal leakers and fake news media tries tirelessly to undermine President Trump with smears, lies, and this story is no different.
I want to talk about how it's over. I want to talk about how Texas is done.
Not to have the ability to pee standing up.
You know, old Greg Abbott talks about how great it is that, you know, we're going to have Doge in Texas, and how they're revamping the entire state's government. I wonder why they'd be doing that.
Is the press going to be respectful of this event?
Several families we've heard from are obviously upset because they say that those warnings, those alerts didn't go out in time, and they also say that people could have been saved. What do you say to those families?
Well, I think everyone did an incredible job under the circumstances. This was, I guess Christie said, a 1 in 500, 1 in 1,000 years.
But reap the whirlwind, Texas. I pray for all the little girls that died over the 4th of July weekend there. But FEMA ain't coming. And that's what you voted for. Over and over again.
Because Donald Trump doesn't give a damn about you.
And I just have admiration for the job that everybody did. There was just admiration. The only bad person would ask a question like that, to be honest with you. I don't know who you are, but only a very evil person would ask a question like that.
Nature is healing. That's great.
All have busy lives, and President Trump has a busy life, and I don't think he realizes how much he's humiliated the administration. This is a self-inflicted wound. She caused it. Again, I have nothing against Pam Bondi, but if you want to look for the villain in this story, we have found her. She is the person who's she's either lying now or she was lying then. There's no two ways about it.
So I'm gone. I finally made it out. Texas is done. And so am I. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But, like I say, good riddance.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your left, we've got the mainstream media trying to make a scandal out of nothing.
See if you can guess where I've gone. No, I'm sorry for the couple of weeks off. I had to move all of my crap. You wouldn't believe. But I escaped Texas just in time. Because holy shit.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
I was asked a question about the client list, and my response was, it's sitting on my desk to be reviewed, meaning the file along with the JFK, MLK files as well. That's what I meant by.
Sources tell us Bongino did not come to work today.
And now,
President Trump tried to calm the storm with a lengthy statement saying, in part, what's going on with my boys and in some cases gals, they're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job. We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. Let's not waste time and energy on Jeffrey Epstein, somebody that nobody cares about.
We have a perfect administration, the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it, all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. Trump then goes on to write 334 more words trying to depict the Epstein files as the work of, in his world, radical left lunatics.
I live in a happier place.
Just release the files as promised.
Bing, bong, bong, bing, bing.
But instead of focusing objectively illegal, you focus on the fact that it's objectively badass.
Okay. So President Trump has acknowledged that the Epstein files exist here. President Trump has acknowledged that the files were written and that there is something there. He says that they were written, however, by his enemies and therefore will not be released. Whoa, what? That's new.
Bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, bing, bing.
I might even survive this. Well, at least until Trump's G-men come looking for me. I figure it's a matter of time.
Given the order to be able to shoot at unarmed protesters in any way. I'm just asking the question. Don't laugh. Like the whole country. And by the way, my colleagues across the aisle.
What is that based on? What evidence would you have that an order like that has ever been given?
It is based on Donald Trump giving that order to your predecessor, to a Republican Secretary of Defense, who I give a lot of credit to because he didn't accept the order. He had more guts and balls than you.
But then again, pretty much everybody's got more balls than Hegseth because Hegseth's balls are in a little pouch on Donald Trump's desk.
Lucky bastard. Finally made it out. Well, I guess it's true what they say. All his exes live in Texas. So I'm sorry I was out of pocket. It's hard to move the family. But I'm back. And it looks like I dropped the fucking ball.
Once said that you would end the Ukraine war in 24 hours. You've now been in office for 5 months and 5 days. Why have you not been able to end the Ukraine war?
Because it's more difficult than people would have any idea. Nobody knew that healthcare could be so complicated.
Why is my dick so small? There's nothing big and beautiful about this bullshit. it looks like when I wasn't on watch, everything went to shit.
There's no question that the leader of Iraq is an evil man. We know he's been developing weapons of mass destruction.
There is no doubt that Saddam Hussein now has weapons of mass destruction.
You said totally obliterated. The president has said totally obliterated the Iran nuclear program.
Yeah.
Do you know for sure where all the highly enriched uranium is?
Well, Brett, I think that's actually not the question before us.
He has attempted to purchase high-strength aluminum tubes suitable for nuclear weapons production. High-strength aluminum tubes.
High-specification aluminum tubes. Smuggle aluminum tubes.
Equipment he needs to be able to enrich uranium. Aluminum tubes, specifically aluminum tubes.
Are you saying there that the United States did not see intelligence that the Supreme Leader had ordered weaponization?
That's irrelevant. I think that question being asked in the media, that's an irrelevant question.
No,
they have
that is the key point in U.S. intelligence assessment. You know that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
No, it's
that
not.
The political decision had not been made.
I know that better than you know that.
Texas had a wild thing going on the past few years, past few like election cycles, during like the Beto era and all that. In the run-up to the election, you'll start seeing these coastal journalists. They'll start putting out these articles and analysis and shit, coming out being like, "Don't look now. This could be the year."
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's, it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million?
Some intriguing polling numbers. This could be the year that Texas turns. Who knows? The world's not ready for that. And then every election night, Texas is like, "Gotcha, queers!"
Fourth of July was a complete fucking disaster for Texas.
Actually bought that shit, huh? No, we wilder than ever, baby. We got abortion posses, we're FedEx and Mexicans. What's up? Let's go. You want some? We'll send you some. What kind you want? We got all kinds. We got Guatemala, Mexicans, Costa Rica.
The reason I'm worried about these files now is the fact that the Biden administration, who in my opinion has a history of corruption, has tampered with these files, and we're never going to get to the bottom of it. I think stuff could have been placed in those files. Do I have proof? Well, no, I don't.
The 4th of July what the hell's the difference? Was a complete disaster for the whole fucking country.
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay,
it's not even... You don't know anything about Iran. So
okay, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who
don't know anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country.
You're an idiot. I know you are, but what am I? 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 Infinity.
Benjamin Franklin thought that having two separate parties would lead to compromise. And we had that for 230 of those years. But that's over now, apparently.
Many reasons the population of Iran matters. It's more than double the population and nearly 4 times the size of Iraq. And I'm not going to pretend to be a military expert, but I don't remember anyone saying the reason everything went badly in Iraq was because it was too small.
I believe when Trump, everything he campaigned on, I believe he wanted to do. And now he's doing the exact opposite thing of every single fucking thing.
I don't know what he's done. Yeah, exactly to your point. If you tell me, it's easier for me to believe you wanted to do all these things if any of them were happening in the way that you said they were.
To that point, like, there'll be people that, like, they'll DM me and be like, you see what your boy's doing? You voted for this. I'm like, I voted for none of this. He's doing the exact opposite of everything I voted for. Yeah. I want him to stop the wars. He's funding them. I want him to shrink spending, reduce the budget. He's increasing it. It's like everything that he said he's going to do, except sending immigrants back. And now he's even flip-flopped on.
What happened to believing in immigration? Every president agrees from the very beginning. All of a sudden, we're not doing that?
Welcome
to American Gladiators, crossing the border. Our contestant today is Pablo. If you get past the gladiators and bust through the wall at the far end, well, brother, then you've made it to the United States of America.
Bueno. No, we're gonna follow the guy who has the America First slogan, the exact same slogan as the Nazis in America did.
Is the contestant ready?
See?
Are the gladiators ready?
Ready!
Let's do it! Go!
Past this cabin!
Let's do it!
Ay, madre de Dios! With the clothes on their backs, they came through strife and war and across the desert because they wanted to make a new life here. And we're saying, fuck them. Oh, me saco de amor ay estallado.
Let's do it!
Can you imagine how happy Trump was? He probably shot
The biggest load that we've seen.
Democrats don't need to conform. We need to double down. This is bullshit and it's un-American.
Yeah, don't throw that ball. I don't play fetch, man. I'm sorry, amigo. You fought well, but you just weren't up to snuff against the American Gladiators.
These people want a better life, and they want it here. What the hell are we doing? Anybody who doesn't believe that doesn't believe in America. That's what America is about.
Or was it?
See?
So we're gonna have to send you back home. Hasta luego. Bring it out, boys.
It's a form of politics that is just plain mean. It's the whole point. It's all they have, and it's incredibly powerful because a lot of Americans are assholes.
That's all for now. We'll see you next time on American Gladiators Crossing the Border.
You know, the lack of empathy is how you know if someone is evil. And these people have no empathy.
Oh, she's all excited.
Not a radical idea.
Not a radical idea at all.
These people want us to live in fear. Their cruelty is the point. That's not America. Against the press and this huge mess and fear.
Hey, what can I say?
I think you can say I'm a fascist.
Yeah, I am.
Press, mess, and fear. It's how they roll. It's the whole fucking thing. People say there's no such thing as Trumpism. You goddamn right there is. Who can be an asshole? Who can be the meanest? Who can own the libs by getting rid of all the climate change stuff? As if to suggest that it's just, pussy-ass liberal shit. To want to save the Lord's planet.
Zuckerberg, talking about, if you're lonely, we got a machine for you, right? Right? I mean, true, yes?
Yeah.
This is what they're saying. We got a friend for you on AI. Mm-hmm. And her name is Mary, and you can chat with her 20 hours a day. And she really loves you. Man, I don't think that is...
That's so dystopian.
It is.
Crying. I'm like, oh, we're done. We're cooked.
Look, I mean, at the end of the day, all we got is us. All I would say at this moment is the answer is not to fall in love with your AI creature out there.
You'll be in the back seat of your Ford Thunderbird. You're going to love his Cliff. She'll be screaming,
Daddy, you're my daddy.
Democrats need to win. And the only thing that we want more than winning is to be right. And we are. It's time to double down. That's what Republicans do, and they win. And you know why? Because people think they believe in what they fucking say.
All right, stop, collaborate and listen. I sit back with my brand new invention, something.
It's time to double down. I think we can win and be right at the same time. It's time to double down.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
A smart and disciplined campaign can win.
They say if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all.
I'm sorry. Keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go ahead.
Hence the problems with not having a real party. The Democrats are the most unorganized bunch of yahoos in the history of the world.
All right. Mistakes were made.
But we can still win because we are right. Candidates don't need to be afraid to say anything. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Just talk to the people. If you get something wrong, they'll trust you when you say you're sorry because they understand that you get stuff wrong. And you're somebody that they can trust because you talk to them.
Is attempting to acquire magnets and high-speed balancing machines. Both items can be used in a gas centrifuge program to enrich uranium. Iraq wanted the plant to produce magnets weighing 20 to 30 grams. That's the same weight as the magnets used in Iraq's gas centrifuge program.
They decided to use magnets. We're going to use magnets to lift up the elevators with 7 planes on them. Think of it, magnets. Now, all I know about magnets is this. Give me a glass of water. Let me drop it on the magnets. That's the end of the magnets.
We understand that Saddam has also buried his nuclear enrichment facilities deep within a mountain and has disguised that mountain by painting a tunnel on the side of it. Thankfully, he can't access the tunnel without turning into a pancake.
I mean, you don't know that I'm going to even do it. You don't know. I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do.
We're going to piss people off. I'm going to piss people off. Hell, that's my whole deal. Don't be afraid to piss people off. Don't be afraid to say the controversial thing. Don't be afraid to get things wrong. It'll mean a lot more when you're right. I'm a Texas A&M fan. Gig of Maggies. Always will be. Even if, fuck Texas. But I love Texas A&M. The football team, that is. And every once in a blue moon, I'm right. I'm a Democrat.
What intelligence do you have that Iran is building a nuclear weapon? Your intelligence community has said they have no evidence that they are at this point.
Well, then my intelligence community is wrong. Who in the intelligence community said that?
Your director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
She's wrong.
Speak as if you think. Because if you're not willing to do that, then you're not worthy of my vote. If you're not willing to speak like you have some kind of an idea and a desire to govern, then don't waste our fucking time.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous, and we wish the perpetrators well. Dun dun!
Yeah, I wish her well. I'd wish you well. I'd wish a lot of people well. And I do wish her well. I'm not looking for anything bad for her. I'm not looking bad for anybody. I think in the case of this, it's death. Death. Everyone's going to die. I heard that. Everyone's going to do just the opposite. Everyone's going to live. What we're doing is saving our country and making it much bigger, better, and stronger than it ever was.
Do you and President Trump trust the U.S. intelligence community and its assessments?
Oh, of course we trust our intelligence community, but we also trust our instincts.
Just everything, yeah. I mean, a lot of glazed here, some sprinkle stuff, some of these cinnamon rolls, just whatever makes sense.
When did President Trump exactly make this decision, and did he coordinate with Israel?
The president, honestly, Kristen, I don't know that any of us knew exactly when the president made the decision.
You are not worthy of this great nation, much less my vote.
We must abandon the failed policy of nation building and regime change. The job of the United States military is not to wage endless regime change wars. We're not looking for regime change. We've learned that lesson a long time ago.
We do not seek regime change.
We do not seek regime change. We're not looking, by the way, for regime change. We're not looking for regime change. I just want to make that clear.
This mission was not and has not been about regime change.
We're not at war with Iran. We're at war with Iran's nuclear program.
President Trump is floating the idea of regime change in Iran.
He wrote, "It's not politically correct to use the term regime change, but if the current Iranian regime is unable to make Iran great again, why wouldn't there be a regime change?" And then he wrote out MIGA.
We're going to use magnets.
My ex is Texas. I'm Zachariah, Lone Star Liberal. I'm back. Please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And good luck, Texas. I'll be praying for you. But I had to leave because you cray-cray.
Whether it's right or wrong, it's time to go after people.
You're the one who claims, you're the one who claims
about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder Donald Trump. You're the
I'm
one
not saying that.
who can't figure out
I'm
if it was a good idea to kill
believe-
General Soleimani, and you said it was
don't
bad.
believe they're trying to murder Trump.
Yes, I do.
Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. And if you really believe
we're
that,
carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's behalf in any offensive capacity.
No, we're not
at all.
bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
We are supporting
This is
Israel.
high stakes. You're a senator. If you're saying the United States government is at war with Iran right now, people are listening.
The biggest load that we've seen.
But be the person that can actually formulate a thought or understand another idea, because there's nothing that makes them more crazy than an idea. Y'all take it easy.
Word to your mother.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't negotiate, let's investigate, we'll accelerate.